Hey everyone, it's Lisa and today is Thursday and I thought today I would do my best of drugstore 2018, and I actually made this video yesterday and I made it in the car because John was home, Brooke was home, and I just took my stuff and I thought I'll just do it in the car, but it did not turn out good. The sun was too bright, you couldn't see anything I was talking about, so I decided to just do it again today, and it was kind of good because I realized a lot of the things that I showed you were just, they were things that if I had to pick something from the drugstore, that's what I would pick, but they really weren't like my favorites, you know what I mean? So I narrowed it down to things that I think are good, really good, and I know I'm not the biggest drugstore girl. I think it's because as you get older and older, you can use less and less of drugstore makeup because you just have more fine lines and your coloring gets different. It's just different. So when I was younger, I mean, I remember just loving Max Factor. That was my favorite. That was my favorite foundation. I love their lipsticks, mascara, I think it was the 2,000 calorie. And so it's not that I don't want to use it, it's just I can't find a lot of things that work for me. So I'm going to show you the things that I really, really like. I don't feel like I'm settling. So the first thing, I'm just going to run this in the ground, but I had to mention them, are these brushes from Real Techniques. Used to, it was the blush brush was my favorite. Now it's these. Every day I use this to put on my powder, like my all over. I've been loving the Lancome Absolute Ecru Medium. And keep in mind, just because I use medium doesn't mean you might like one of the other colors. You know, Jaclyn Hill made the golden, which I have that too, and I need to try that and just see what I think of it. But she made that one really, really popular. But all of those powders are beautiful. So you might not use medium just because I do. Excuse me. And then this I've been loving for blush. Just loving it. And then this, got one of my hairs on it, is that cool little pop, Instapop face brush. This is amazing for like the contour and bronzer. Just, these are wonderful. I'm not gonna go in any order. This is something that I love just as much as any high-end gel liner. I have it on today. It is the 173 L'Oreal Lacquer Liner in Espresso. And one of you guys told me about this when I was looking for good brown liners that are deep brown, like almost like a black brown, not a reddy brown, not sparkly, not bronzy, but dark coffee brown. And that is what this is, and it is beautiful. It is so luxurious and smooth, and I know a lot of you like the Wet n Wild and the Maybelline, but I think this is better. I've tried those too. Okay, Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I have this on today. I actually just bought this one the other day because I saw they had the deep, this is called the deep bronzer, and I think my other one was just the regular one, and I have this on today also, and it is the prettiest, smoothest, buttery bronzer, and I thought I would just take the opportunity to give you a little review on this that I also picked up. I picked them up the same day, and I saw, I can't even remember, I think it was Sam Samaj. I think she was doing a review on this, and it is the Maybelline City Bronzer and Contour Powder. And I guess that kind of got my attention, that they called it a contour powder, and it is kind of a good color, you know what I mean? It's not too orangey, but it is not, you know, for instance, I've used it twice and you can't even see where I've used it. It's kind of not exactly chalky. It's almost like little girl makeup, you know what I mean? That just has, that barely comes off and has any pigment, and it's just like play makeup. It just was not good for me. And actually I did even use this brush, which kind of like rubs into it. So, you know, I don't know, someone else might like it. Maybe if you're a little bit more fair, maybe if you're not a contour lover like I am, but I would skip this one. You know, I think this is going to be in everyone's drugstore favorites, these Milani blushes. They're just the best. And I think I saw Jaclyn Hill this morning. I saw she did that video where she had gone and spent a couple $1,000s at the drugstore buying everything that everybody suggested, and it was a good video because she's funny and she seemed happy, and it's a lot of the things that she said are the way I feel. It's like eyeshadow palettes, and I'm not even going to go there, but I have a hard time finding eyeshadow palettes that are just that good, but I've got one in here that I want to show you. Okay, so the Milani, and I think they're all good. This just happens to be the Dolce Pink, which is what I have on today, and the Luminoso. If I had to say one, it would just all the way be Luminoso. And here's something else that I tried yesterday and today, and I just wanted to tell you how I felt about it, but it is the Maybelline Snapscara. Little side note, I don't have my Invisalign in, but you know, the ones I've been wearing are my last set, and I was actually supposed to go, I think Tuesday, and get everything taken off, and I had to reschedule because it was just at a bad time of the day, and it was right when I was supposed to pick up Will from school. I didn't want to make him have to sit in there and wait. I didn't have time to bring him home. So anyway, I rescheduled. But that last tray, I am serious, it changed my bite so much that now when I'm eating food, and if there's any of you out there that have gone through Invisalign, help me and let me know your feedback on this. Even when I'm chewing food, sometimes my teeth hit real hard like they probably never have before. It's like I can really tell things are different, and I know he has said that your brain will get used to your new bite. And, you know, you'll wear retainers, so it's not like things are going to change that much, but it's weird. And I can even tell it when I'm talking that my teeth are just different. I mean, they are like majorly different. Like the top ones are like way coming over the bottom ones now. And I've always had almost an underbite. The only thing that kept me from having an underbite is the fact that my bottom teeth had crowded up. So anyway, if you notice me talking exceptionally different and lispy, it's because it's going to take a while for me to get used to my teeth being in a different place. Okay, back to the Maybelline Snapscara. I love this whole little, I mean, it's so cute. And I saw, it might have been Samaj using this. I think it was. And when she showed the shape of this brush, I kind of liked it because it's kind of curved and I could see it maybe just getting in your lashes good, and she said it does the lower lashes good, and I agree. It's just not that great. So maybe it will get better. It's only the second time I used it, and it did. This is one of the selling points for me too, is it came off really easy. And I don't like, you know, mascaras that are hard to get off. Like I love that Clinique bottom lash mascara, but just recently, you know, I've been kind of focusing a little bit more on my lower lashes, and so I'd been putting more on, and I didn't realize that that was kind of like that tubey mascara, and I am just not a fan. The Trish McEvoy is like that too. It's great because it doesn't transfer, and I mean, when you're going out and everything, it would be great, but on an everyday basis, I would stick to my MAC Giga Black lash because it doesn't seem to, you know, transfer either. So all of this is coming back around to, if I had to tell you one fabulous drugstore mascara that I have probably bought 20 tubes of, it would be CoverGirl Lash Blast. I like the very black. I don't have any now just because I've been kind of going through my mascaras. And I know a lot of you like the Lash Paradise and the Voluminous. Both of those I think are awesome, but they transfer on me. They don't even, they just give a whole dark shadow of, it's so weird. It's like a whole, it's almost real light black and solid. I think it's just where my lashes may bat against my skin or something. Without a doubt, my favorite lashes from the drugstore would be the Ardell Demi Wispies. And I have one set left in here. And I'm using a new camera today. It's my, I actually bought like 3 new cameras within a couple of months. This is the Canon EOS 80D. And I haven't used it a lot. So if it's crazy, if it's, you know, not good, it'll take a while for me to tweak it. But anyway, so, but I noticed that the zoom was good. I love these, but what I have on today is my True One Love of lashes, and it's the Red Cherry 43s, and I think that the Red Cherries are even cheaper than the Ardell, but you have to just order them on Amazon. I've got them in my Amazon store the way I always order them. I think I order them in sets of 3 or 6 because it's like $15 or something. And I just love them. So these two would be right up there with my favorite lashes anyway. Just drugstore and all together. Okay, I'm going to save 2 things to the end. This is a new foundation, and I just saw that they put it out in Ulta, I think day before yesterday. Well, I had ordered one from Amazon. And what is the color? Okay, I don't know if they give the name of the color, but it's 480. And when I wore it, it was a little, I don't know, just a little too, I didn't feel good. It wasn't one of those that just looked good when I put it on. So I ended up picking up the 425, which is a little bit more neutral. And this I liked, but these two together, that's what I have on today. And I think they're just a perfect kind of neutral golden. You know what I mean? Like a golden, but more neutral. Not peachy, not orangey, and not too green or anything, not too olive, but I think these two are perfect. If I had to tell you one, like if you usually wear my shades, then I would go with the 425 because you can warm it up easily. But I have this on today, and I have to say it's pretty. It's, I put it on with a brush. I haven't tried it, I don't think, with a beauty blender, but it's really pretty. It's very, you know, middle of the road, you know, just, it's supposed to be what, fresh wear up to 24 hours. I think it wears pretty well. I didn't put a primer on today. I actually just put that PCA hyaluronic serum. So by the time I edit this video, I will put beside this how well it wore. Okay, these I won't go on and on too much about. They're the Maybelline Dream Lumi. I will say nothing compares to the Radiant. So if you can find the Radiant, I think that they're probably phasing it out. Grab it. Grab all the ones. I have some backups. So that is why you'll see me keep using it, because I have kind of seen this coming. But the Radiant is better than the Light. I might even try the Fair and see how that goes. But that is what I have on today. Milani lip liners, I would say if I had to pick, I don't know. I've got several lip liners I like. NYX Sandstorm, the NYX Suede Sandstorm. That would be my very favorite lip liner at this moment. I've always loved these Milanis. Today I have on this one, which is all natural. And I would have to say this is my favorite drugstore lipstick, which is the Shining Peach. So you guys know that. And then I would say the last 2 things, this is an eyebrow product that one of my subscribers and Instagram friends told me about, and it is the Salon Perfect On Point Tri-Tip Brow Marker in Universal Taupe. And I have it on today. Let me zoom you in. And as you can see, they're much darker than I'm used to. But sometimes I like that, especially if I'm going for like a one shadow or like bronzer in the crease. Today, that's kind of what I wanted to do, and I got carried away with the eyeshadow palette I'm getting ready to show you, so I ended up doing more than I wanted to. But this is worth trying. Now, it's not my go-to, but I don't really have any other drugstore brow product that I love. I've tried several of them, but I never can find one that I like. I've tried several of the NYX Taupe brow products. I didn't care for those. And I just don't have anything else besides this from the drugstore. And this isn't an everyday. It's definitely a little bit more high maintenance for me, but a lot of you might like this because it really does give you that microblade type look. Okay, and the last thing is I went to Sally's on, I think, Monday and picked up several things from this brand, which is, I guess, Col-lab. I've seen Tati talking about it. And so I bought this, the foundation, the foundation, the concealer, a lip gloss, and a blush. And I mean, it was like $60, I think. I don't know. It wasn't crazy cheap, crazy expensive, but anyway. And I was going to hold off and do a whole video and do all these first impressions together. But last night I was talking to Brooke about, you know, this drugstore favorites video, and I was telling her I just don't really like any, you know, drugstore products that much, and or eyeshadows. And so we opened this, and it is the Get Ready With Me palette, which is, I think, cool. And but this is the one that Tati likes, and I used this. Brooke was swatching it last night, and we were like, it was, you know, so corny. It was like a Saturday Night Live skit or a commercial. We were going, oh my gosh, you know, they just are just beautiful. I mean, they are buttery, pigmented. I mean, they are, what would I compare them to? Very, very creamy. I mean, I'll swatch just, let me swatch, okay, these three. Okay, there they are, and I'm not a good swatcher, but here they are on my hand. I mean, I don't know if you can see just the, I've got to get better at swatching. I've done this too long, but here you go. You can see better now. Beautiful. I mean, look at that color. It is gorgeous. And I love that it's a brown with a purpley tone. I wish I had not done so much warm. I went in with this color right here, and it kind of took me in a different direction. So I think what I might do is go see if there's a palette that has more of the cool or neutral brown tones, and try it too. But oh my gosh, just beautiful. So my advice is, I think that's better than anything I have tried at the drugstore, including Wet n Wild, including NYX. Those are just gorgeous, gorgeous shadows. So I think that's it. I hope that you found something in there that you might like. I really think if I had to tell you 5 things to go get this weekend, it would be one of the L'Oreal lipsticks, one of the Milani lip liners, the Luminoso blush, the Butter bronzer, and the Real Technique brushes. That'll be my breakdown. And today I have on, it's kind of cold here today. We actually had to turn the heat on. I had not had the heat on upstairs in forever. But let me give you the grandma. It's 49 degrees, which yesterday it was sunny, and I think it was in the 70s. And my hoop, I put on these great big thin hoops, and they do catch my hair. Gosh, it says it's 36 and sunny right now. Yeah, high today looks like 43. That's really cold for us. And so I have just a long sleeve shirt and a jacket on, and I don't know if I will put anything else on because I don't plan on being out a lot today. But I wanted to show you this. I just got it yesterday, and this is the same brand as my jean jackets that I have with the fringe that I got from Oliver that I love so much. It's McGuire, and I just loved it with the stars down the sleeves. And it's I got a medium, but it's fitted, and which is kind of good because Brooke can wear it too. And I just have on one of my most loved ever Michael Lauren shirts, and then some of those track pants that I got from Nordstrom. And I don't have any shoes on yet, but the track pants, you know, are the elastic kind. And I will probably put on boots, like my little Fry boots or something. I love wearing boots with, you know, track pants and stuff. But anyway, what I wanted to tell you is I'm waiting on another one. Hopefully I'll get it today before tomorrow's video. But I ordered this from The Real Real, and that is one of my favorite places to shop. They had sent me like a $30 off, and it was already on sale. So I think I got this for less than $100, and you can just really get some good stuff. So if you're ever just, you know, wanting something really at a good price that is really nice and unique, that is a good place to go look. And I'm certainly not sponsored or anything. I sound like it, but I just love shopping there. So I will put their link down below. And same nail polish. I'll probably change it tonight. Okay, guys, I hope you have a good rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.